Dave here with Dave and Diane throwing caution to the wind. So those of you that have been following us for a while might remember that 2.5 years ago, I died. I died 3 times in one day, in fact. The first time I died, I was dead for over 8 minutes, and then I was revived. And then, as you can imagine, one of the questions that I get asked the most, in fact, the question that I get asked the most, is did I see anything when I died? Did I see a light? Did my past flash before my eyes? Did I see anything at all? Was I greeted anywhere? All those questions come up, and I get it, right? Everybody wants to know. And I've always had to answer no. I have to answer that because that's the truth. I saw nothing. I simply was gone. It was the most peaceful thing I can imagine. It was like falling asleep without a dream. I was just gone. But I've always had to answer no. And after a while, I started feeling odd that people asked me that, and I get it. They want to know. And I always had to answer no. So I started coming up with some lame little story about nobody wanted me, and to make light of it, right? Just to make it kind of a funny thing. And I don't dwell on it, but after a while I started thinking, what's wrong with me? I didn't see anything. What does that mean? Well, now it's been 2.5 years, and Diane ran across an article, and she read it to me. And do you realize that of people like me who have died and came back, only between 10 and 20% of the people actually had any kind of a sighting, whether it be a light or their past flash before their eyes, anything like that. Between 10 and 20% of the people had that happen. So really, I'm in the majority of people. So I don't have to feel odd anymore that I didn't see anything or have anything happen to me. I just died and I was gone. Of course, they can't ask the people that actually died and were gone what went on, but people like me who lived through that, I'm one of the majorities. I didn't see anything at all. 10 to 20% of the people do. Hey, I'm happy to come back here and even be part of that, larger percentage that didn't see anything. I'm happy to be here to talk about it. But, I found it interesting, so I thought I'd pop on here and just mention it on here. I haven't done anything on here for quite a while, so what do you think about that? Any thoughts? You know anybody that passed away like I did, and they did have something happen, a vision, I guess? I don't know. Kind of interesting. Anyway, hey, again, Dave here with Dave and Diane throwing caution to the wind. If you haven't done so yet, how about a thumbs up? Leave a comment down below. Consider subscribing to our channel. Check us out. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.